What's up YouTube, Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. You guys already know this channel. This is the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do things a bit differently because we talk about the markets in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. And in this video, and as I do it Mondays through Thursdays, I want to make a quick stock market update. I want to break down some technicals, going over the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100, which happen to be the most important indices of the United States stock market. And at the end of the video, I will be breaking down from a technical standpoint as well the three stocks that are going to be on the top of my watch list for tomorrow's trading session. So let's get started. And as of now, we'll still have 20 more minutes in today's trading session, and the four major indices of the United States stock market are trading right now in negative territory. The Russell 2000 is down almost 0.5%. The Nasdaq is up, pretty much breaking even, 0.01%. The S&P 500 is down 0.18%, and the good old Dow Jones Industrial Average is down as of now. And as I said before, when we'll still have 20 more minutes in today's trading session, so the Dow Jones is down 0.19%. So for the most part, guys, we have had a quiet day in the markets, and it looks like, and at least from where I sit, I think that we are having a consolidation day on our way up in the major indices of this country, of the United States of America. And I want to show you something that really caught my eye today. Take a look at the 10-year Treasury, guys. Today, this bond broke the lower support of 1.6%. Let's not forget that not long ago, 1 month ago or 1 month and a half ago, this very same bond, guys, the 10-year Treasury, was about to burst above 1.7%. So from an inflation standpoint, this is very, but very positive. So let's see how everything plays out when it comes to the 10-year Treasury bond in the upcoming days. But as I said before, this is a positive sign for higher multiple stocks from an inflation standpoint. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the S&P 500. So here we have the 4-hour chart. As of now, the S&P 500 is trading at 41.89, and it is down 0.17%. So I am going to zoom in here on the 4-hour, and this is going to be an easy one, guys. So if we happen to close today's trading session above 41.80, then the most important level of support that we are going to have to take a look at in tomorrow's trading session is going to be 41.80. And from a resistance standpoint, we are looking at 42.17, which is a previous level or area of resistance that already acted as such for the bulls in the S&P 500 on April 29th. So from a technical standpoint, it looks like the bulls are simply recocking the gun. This is a textbook consolidation day, guys, and it looks like we are going to take on all-time high in the S&P 500 at 42.38 sooner rather than later. So let's see what happens in the case of the S&P 500. And in the case of the Nasdaq 100, we find the Nasdaq 100 in a very similar situation relative to the S&P 500. When we still have 10 more minutes in today's trading session, the Nasdaq 100 is trading at 13,643 points. So I am going to zoom in here on the 4-hour, and the bulls failed today at 13,700 points. So from a technical standpoint, that area, that level, 13,700 points, is going to be the most important area of overhead resistance in tomorrow's trading session for the bulls in the Nasdaq 100. Let's not forget that 13,700 points is a very important previous area of resistance and support for the bulls in the Nasdaq 100. So as support, 13,700 points already acted in 1, 2, 3, and 4 opportunities before, but it also acted as a resistance back on February 9th and also back on February 19th. So to the upside, watch out for 13,700 points, and from a support standpoint, the most important area that I am going to be looking at tomorrow is going to be yesterday's low at 13,500 points in the case of the Nasdaq 100, but I think that this index is still looking very bullish, and the bulls seem to be recocking the gun just the way that they are doing it in the S&P 500. And if tomorrow the bulls happen to take on 13,700 points, watch out for the bulls in the Nasdaq 100 to go up to pay a visit to 13,900 points in the case of the Nasdaq 100. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the first stock of this video, ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil went down today, or it is still going down, guys, because we still have 4 more minutes in today's trading session. So Exxon is going down as of now, as I am recording this video, 2.28%, and it is trading right now at $58.24. And let me show you, because you guys know that I always put my money where my mouth is. So today I opened a swing position on ExxonMobil. So this morning I purchased 35 shares at an average cost of $58.25, and as of now I have an unrealized loss of 53 cents, nothing to be worried about. So what's my plan when it comes to this swing position? So I am going to zoom in here on the 4-hour, and I really like, guys, the way that the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart is coinciding with the lower line of this horizontal channel that you can see on the 4-hour chart. So if tomorrow I happen to see ExxonMobil consolidating slightly above $58, I am going to keep on adding shares to this swing position. Or on the flip side, whenever ExxonMobil, or the second ExxonMobil, bursts above this 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart at around $59 or $60, I am going to be adding more shares to this position, because my price target in order to close this swing trade is going to be $62.60 or $63. That's a very important area of previous resistance for the bulls of Exxon that already acted as such in 1, 2, and 3 opportunities before. So if I happen to be able to close this trade the way that I am describing it here, I am going to be locking in a profit of almost 8%. So watch out for ExxonMobil tomorrow, guys, either consolidating slightly above $58. That, as I said before, is a very important area of support for the bulls of ExxonMobil, because we have the convergence of the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart and the lower line of this horizontal channel, or maybe bursting above the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart and maybe filling the gap up to $62 or $63 per. There goes the market. And watch out for ExxonMobil, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second stock of this video, which is going to be Coinbase. Coinbase went up today 7.59%, and it closed today's trading session at $242.41. And we got good news about Coinbase today. None other than JP Morgan upgraded this stock with a price target of $371. And keep in mind, guys, that when we talk about price targets, we are talking about 1 year out. That implies that good old JP Morgan, like all JP Morgan, you guys know what I am talking about. Well, this bank considers that the price of Coinbase 1 year out should be $371. So from a technical standpoint, I really like the setup that I am seeing in the case of Coinbase on the 4-hour chart. And keep in mind, guys, and first and foremost, this is a stock that pretty much mirrors whatever Bitcoin does. So I'm thinking that if Bitcoin happens to be able to burst above $40,000, I think that Coinbase is also going to be able to burst above this 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart at $250, which happens to be the price that Coinbase, by the way, was supposed to IPO at 2 months ago. And take a look at how $250 is a previous area of support for the bulls of Coinbase that already acted as such back on May 13th, but it also acted as a resistance for the bulls of Coinbase back on May 18th. So I think that the second Coinbase bursts above $250, it is going to have two gaps to fill up to the upside. The first gap is going to be the gap up to $276, which is a previous area of support for the bulls of Coinbase that already acted as such in one and two opportunities before, but it also acted as a resistance for the bulls of Coinbase back on May 9th. And the second gap would be from $276 up to $310. $310 is an area in which the bulls of Coinbase, sorry guys, this is an area in which the bulls of Coinbase failed at in 1, 2, 3, and 4 opportunities before. So what's the deal here, guys? If Coinbase bursts above $250, from $250 up to $276, we are looking at a 10% profit, not to mention from $250 up to $310, in which case we are looking at a 20% profit in the case of Coinbase. So let's see what happens, most importantly with Bitcoin, guys, because as I said before, the second Bitcoin burst above $40,000. I truly believe that Coinbase is going to be off to the races, so watch out for this stock bursting above $250. And the last stock of this video is going to be Sndl Growers. Good old Sndl Growers, ticker symbol Sndl. Sndl Growers went up today 5.55% and it closed today's trading session at 75 cents. And oh my god, this current price of Sndl Growers makes me feel such a deep pain, guys. For those who are investing in Sndl Growers, such as myself, at a long term, seeing Sndl Growers trading below $1 is certainly painful. But in my case, I am investing an amount of money that I am willing to lose because I understand the risks involved in investing in a speculative company such as Sndl Growers. So I am going to pull up here the 1 hour chart, and I really like this setup, guys. Sorry. Take a look at this. Sndl Growers has been trading inside this horizontal channel since the beginning of May. And remember, the longer the base, the bigger the breakout. So I'm thinking that if Sndl Growers happens to be able to burst above the upper line of this horizontal channel at around 78 cents, it is very but very likely to be able to fill the gap up to the next important area of resistance for the bulls of Sndl Growers at around 96 cents. From 78 cents up to 96 cents, we are looking at an 18% profit. That would be a very nice profit in order to take a short-term trade. And from a long-term perspective, guys, I'm thinking that for Sndl Growers to be able to burst above $1, we are going to need a very positive catalyst. Take a look at this. $1 is a previous area of support for the bulls of Sndl Growers that already acted as such in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 opportunities before. So we are going to need very good news for Sndl Growers to burst above $1. So let's see how everything plays out for this Canadian MBA stock. But I'm thinking, guys, that from a short-term perspective, we could potentially see Sndl Growers sooner rather than later making a move from 78 cents up to 96 cents per share. And with Sndl Growers, I am going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done it yet. Remember that here on the Bilingual Stock Market channel, we are posting these stock market update videos Mondays through Thursdays right after the market closes. So if you want to get the notifications of our videos in a timely manner, you have to be subscribed to the channel, but most importantly, you need to activate the notification notification bell right up there. Follow us on Instagram, guys, at Bilingual Stock Market. On our Instagram account, we are posting news and information on a daily basis, but most importantly, I am posting call-outs about the stocks that I am about to buy throughout the trading session. So if you want to have access to that content as well, you have to follow us on Instagram. And remember that this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do things a bit differently because we talk about the markets in English and Spanish, so you can pick your preferred language. But most importantly, this is the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street is not for geniuses, it is for entrepreneurs just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys tomorrow once again as soon as the market closes. Peace out.